What's going on, YouTube? Starting this video off in my car because I just got done with the run and I'm on my way home now. I was supposed to do 4 miles, but I only did 2 because there's always external factors that you can't control and you can always push through it. Hot, cold weather, some wind, it might be a little rainy, whatever. But due to a lot of forest fires that are happening in Southern California, even a little bit north of us, the area that I'm in and the way that the wind carries clouds and smoke, it just gets sucked in here, so it's really smoky. Pushing through smoke just isn't a good idea. It's not good for you. It's hard to breathe. My nose started burning, so at 2 miles I stopped. There's no reason to push myself through something that really isn't good for you, but it felt good. I don't know exactly what my full time was because I was about 1.5 miles in, and there was a cop parked along the side of the road, I guess inspecting something. He asked me some questions, and my timer and stuff was still going. The last time I looked, I was a 9:02 minute per mile pace, so I'm hoping that low 9-minute mile is where I was at for each of those 2 miles. But it is what it is. Other than that, I'm extremely excited for some big news this afternoon that I'll show you guys later. I'm like a kid opening a present on Christmas morning, so please stay tuned for that. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You guys, oh my gosh. Oh, door's open. Oh my gosh. Take this ridiculous thing off. Oh my goodness. You guys, it's happening. After 6 months of being out of here, I'm finally back and I'm ready to get a lift. I can't tell you how excited I am for this to start. What's going on, everybody? Again, I'm so excited to start lifting again. For this workout, instead of walking through and explaining each exercise, talking about stuff in between exercises, I'm going to do a voiceover just talking about some of the exercises I do and my plan getting back into lifting, and also keeping up my endurance training, finding a balance between stuff. So getting into it, a big focus of mine is just warm-ups. Warming up properly for the workout and exercises that you're going to do is a big deal. My favorite warm-up here for squats is a 3-point squat, pausing quarter way, halfway, all the way down. 3 different points, feeling the weight on your back, getting comfortable with the movement, opening up your hips, getting a good stretch in there. Warming up at a light weight with the bar is always a good idea. Something I always do every day is warming up my rear delts. Very important. Band pull apart, simple exercise that everybody can do. And the last warm-up movement is a physio ball plank. Definitely my favorite warm-up for core. Core is something I warm up every single day. This is a great movement to work on core stability. Your core is not always in a stable position when you're squatting, deadlifting, overhead pressing, doing Olympic lifts. So this is an excellent exercise to work on that. I encourage people to do this kind of movement almost every day if you can. So here is my first back squat in 6 months. 135 felt pretty good. I know I was leaning forward a little bit, so again, working on that hip mobility and getting those ankles back is going to be a big deal. So hopefully I can do that. It won't be a big deal. And then the next set I did at 155 for my last 2 sets. All of these exercises are 3 sets, 8 to 10 reps at a very light weight, controlling my excitement to not go super heavy. Not sure how sore I'll be tomorrow. I know I've been running and biking a lot, doing some push-ups and pull-ups here and there. So I don't know if I'll be too sore, keeping the volume and intensity low as I slowly increase things as I go along. I've got 5 weeks of programming that I'm going to max out everything from Olympic lifts to powerlifting movements in 6 weeks. Hopefully I can get around 80% of where I was and then build up from there. To keep up my running is going to work a little bit around my lifting. I don't want to let go of the endurance training. The progress that I've made over the past 4 or 5 months, I'd say, that I've been running and biking. So basically on the days that I don't lift, I'm going to run or bike. probably running twice a week and biking once a week. Trying to get my mile time down below 8 minutes and my 5K below 25 minutes. This exercise, you already know, got to get that chest, dumbbell, bench press, 8 to 10 reps. Keeping everything smooth and controlled. I think that's a really big part in getting back into things, not being wild and out of control. Your joints and stuff aren't used to it, so being controlled is very important. You're going to see a lot of progress with that as well. My favorite back exercise to isolate the back, getting some thickness in there, is definitely a T-bar row. I don't see this piece of equipment around too much. It's definitely an older piece of equipment. A lot of things in here are older. Everything is pretty much from the 80s or 90s in here. Hopefully I can get some new equipment sometime soon. But last two exercises were a dumbbell RDL, favorite hamstring isolation, keeping that back tight, pushing the hips back, good stretch in the hamstrings, slight bend in the knees. Again, talking about running, it's going to be an every other day sort of thing, alternating lifting and running. Tapering my movements or my volume and intensity. I'm going to be tapering that each week just based on how I feel. My priority is going to be the endurance training over the lifting. The last movement of today was some calf raises. I've never done calves too much in the past because they've always been quite large, but going through running made me realize how important it is to do that. It's so important to have good, strong ankles and ankle stability. You never know when you can roll your ankle. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's all I've got for you. Again, please like and subscribe to this channel. Comment anything or message us at stg.fit on Instagram. Let us know any kind of content and service that we can provide to you. We want to help you guys with anything faith, fitness, nutrition, whatever you want. Let us know. We can make YouTube videos or post stuff on social media. We want to help you out. So I hope you have a great day and you enjoyed this video. Again, let us know what you want to see.
Never not, never under yard, never ever, I'm forever on. Check my repertoire, check my repertoire, don't check me not. Unless it's checks involved, I've been feeling like I'm next to God.